Hey guys, I know I look kind of crappy right now, but I just got back from the gym, so you can excuse me for the sake of health. Um, so today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things. That would be Tolkien. Well, yeah, Tolkien, basically. Um, and for those of you who don't know, uh, The Hobbit, which was going to be made into two movies, is now going to be made into three. Yay! Um, I mean, this is exciting for me, at least, because now the storylines get like an extra 3 hours, which is awesome. Um, and there's another midnight premiere I get to go to. So that makes me excited. Um, and I'm dressing up, by the way. It's going to be pretty epic. But, where's my train of thought? Oh, yeah, okay. Um, I was a little concerned at first when I heard that it was going to be made even into two movies. Um, because it seems like everybody is doing that these days. I mean, Harry Potter, Twilight, all that, and now Lord of the Rings. Um, but I guess it's understandable because, I mean, looking back at, sorry, The Hobbit, not Lord of the Rings. But looking back at Lord of the Rings, um, and I mean, me watching all the behind the scenes stuff like 60 billion times, which I have. Um, Peter Jackson, Fran Walsh, and Philippa Boyens always talk about how they wish they could have put something in there, or they wish they could have highlighted this more, something. But they weren't able to because obviously they have to cut it down to something that people would want to sit in a movie theater for. Um, and I feel like that really took away from the film a lot. It took away from, I guess, really like what Tolkien was trying to convey. Because, I mean, if you cut out whole chapters and whole sections and whole characters, I don't believe you really get the whole sense of the story. Um, on a different note, I mean, Game of Thrones, which is also epic and which I also love. Um, I mean, instead of going the movie route, I mean, there's like 7 books, or there will be 7 books in the whole Song of Ice and Fire trilogy. Not, why did I say trilogy? Don't listen to me. Series. But, anyway, instead of going the movie route, and I mean, these books are huge. They're like, this is my face. They're like the size of my face. They're this big. And you can't fit that even into 3 hours, basically, which is what Lord of the Rings did. Um, so I like how they spaced it basically over 10 hours, approximately, in a series. Which, if you haven't read or seen Game of Thrones, do so. It's amazing. A little graphic. But, sorry, that was a hiccup. But, well worth it. It's awesome. Do it. But I noticed, like, I saw the TV show before I read the book, and it's basically a word for word translation over. I mean, everything, like all the chapters are in there. Like 90% of the characters are in there, and if they're not, I mean, they were a minor character, like passing, and didn't really need to be in there. And I really think that that's one of the best ways to go. I mean, obviously, Lord of the Rings couldn't really do that because it was just 3 books, and it just wouldn't have worked. But with Game of Thrones, it was brilliant. But back to The Hobbit, I don't really know. I mean, The Hobbit book is not a very big book. And they're making it into 3, basically 2.5, 3 hour movies. So there's like 7 to 9 hours of The Hobbit that we're going to be sitting through. I mean, which is fine by me. That's fine. I also started putting some stuff from like the Silmarillion in there, and a whole lot of backstories, like about Gandalf and where he came from and how Sauron was created and all that. Which I think it will be really good, especially for those who may have seen Lord of the Rings but not have read it and don't exactly know what's going on. But also, I mean, I'm kind of scared for The Hobbit. One, from looking at all the trailers and behind the scenes stuff, it's a lot more whimsical, a lot more fairy tale like, which, I mean, The Hobbit was written for children. So I guess there's that, but I don't know. I'm iffy about it. It can go either way. It can be Peter Jackson brilliance again, or not. So we'll just have to see. But I'm excited to go see them. I'm excited to dress up. And yeah, that's basically my rant for today. I even got my, you can't see it because it's mirrored, but it says "Got Precious." I got it on Amazon. I love it. And my poster came in today. It's like a "One does not simply walk into Mordor" thing, and I absolutely love it. It's not hanging up right now though, so I can't show you guys. But anyway, that's about it. That's my story for today. Okay, once again, keep commenting. I like to read them, whether they're good or bad. I mean, preferably not bad, but, you know, I'll take critiques. Anyway, alright. Have fun, guys. Live your life. Okay,